Hey guys, you're welcome to Coinspace with Austin. We're going to be talking about Repo XRP today, which has done marvelously well because of the fact that they won a case with the SEC in court where the SEC actually listed XRP Repo as a security, but the court actually said it is not a security, but a process in which Repo actually sold its token to some institution actually violated some procedures and some laws, but Ripple is not a security that actually saw Ripple pump up to this position. But that is not what we're going to be talking about today. What we're going to be talking about today is how the market is doing right after this particular pump. We all know that where we'll have a sudden pump like this that is not a part of a market trend is definitely followed by a sudden crash, which is what happened a day after. And the next day, unfortunately, the mother coin, Bitcoin, also had a crash. If you watch my video, I said we're going to be expecting a crash, a temporary crash for Bitcoin, which has already happened anyway. So right now it crashed and we saw it push up a little bit, but today the market is actually trading in a very dicey situation. If I should pull up a line, you're going to see that the market is kind of trying to form a kind of directional structure that is followed by a pump up the market. But right now we're not so certain because the market is very dicey and Ripple just came out of a long pump that was as a result of the news. So right now, nothing is very much certain at all, but there's every possibility that the market is going to pump up. But if we look at the 15-minute chart, we might be able to see the price action activities very well. Now we can see the 15 minutes chart and we can clearly see the price action activities. You can see that the market is actually taking a very strong downturn, which is as a result of that news pump. You all know that news pump is no good because it is not a part of a strong market trend, which can actually crash anytime, any soon. And if you look at the market, you can see that the market is continually being sold, and we're using the Ichimoku cloud right now. And the Ichimoku cloud is actually showing us that the market is currently being sold. You can see its recent swing low. Its recent swing low is at 0.7207, and its recent swing high within the hour is at 0. Okay, let's take this. Yes, 0.7447, and the market is still coming down, which is very much not a good sign for the entire market right now. So there's a very possibility that Ripple is still going to crash much more than it is already, but there's every chance that it's going to follow the Bitcoin market trend because the Bitcoin market trend is has had a very strong hit lately, which is actually trying to push it towards the 29,000 mark, but the whales are actually holding it up at 30,000. So that might actually affect XRP at the moment. So we might be experiencing a pull down in XRP. Yes, XRP might crash a little bit more than it is right now to about, let's pull up the 1 hour, 1 day chart. Let's see where it's going to crash up to. It might crash up to 096775. Yes, it might crash up to this, it might crash up to this position. We really cannot rule out any option right now because the market is in a very dicey situation, although we've been waiting for Ripple to actually go up for long, but now it has done it, but it did it in a very flash, now in a very fast flash. So and that is very suspicious in a movement of a market. So the price action is not so strong, but right now the market is even having a downtrend right now. You can see the market. The market has been struggling since it's opened to sell past this position where it actually gotten its high today. So it is a very dicey market to trade on. But if you're in the sell position, good for you, and you must have to be careful on dollar cost average because nothing seems so certain in this Ripple market right now. But in the long run, the market is going to pump up. Like I pulled out this structure for you to see, the market is going to pump up in the long run, and we cannot rule out that fact, as well as the mother coin Bitcoin, because Ripple is trying to adjust itself to the movement of Bitcoin, regardless of the fact that it had a sudden pump which was followed by a crash. But the market is still going to do great. But if you're trading in this market, don't forget to dollar cost average. It's very amazing. And also, do not forget, whatever I say in this video is not a financial advice. Always do your own research and make sure you go into the market when you've studied enough. Well, if you find this content useful, kindly smash the like and the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on your post notification. I am Austin, and this is Coinspace. Thank you for sticking around.